Good afternoon, guys. I promised you a video today, so here it is. I spent some time this morning looking through the forums to see what kind of questions people are asking, the kind of things they're looking for. So I think I'm going to answer some basic questions, go through some basic concepts that'll help some of the newer players adjust to the game and be able to do the things that they want to do. Now, if there's some things that you really want to know about or that you want explained or shown to you, please leave those in the comment section, and I will read them and see what I can do to either answer them directly to you or to include them in another upcoming video. And please, down below, like, subscribe, comments, all good things. Thank you.
I'm going to take you through the steps of creating a custom league for people who want to play a season with teams from different eras. I've already scouted 2 teams that I want to use to go through these examples I'm going to show you. I've created a blank folder called AA Test League. The league is blank. I'm going to add 2 teams to this league. So I click on the bar button here called Rosters. I select where I want to put the first team, and I'm going to click on the bottom here at Import Team. I'm going to go to the 1997 season and bring in the Green Bay Packers. Import. There they are. I'll go to the next division, the Central, and I will import from the 2001 season the Chicago Bears. I have my 2 teams in. Exit. Now, I prefer to see the colors of the teams because it makes it easier for my eyes to just shift to who I want without having to actually read the names. So I go to the Rules button on the top bar, and then to the Structure tab. And here at the bottom on the right side, I highlight all teams in standings, save the changes, and there the teams have their colors. Now for another exercise that I'm going to do here, I want to add some players to these teams that are from different seasons. First I'll go to the Green Bay Packers. So I open the team page, and in the top left corner I click on Player, and at the bottom, Import Player. Now I'm going to bring in 2017 Terrell Suggs from Baltimore. There you go. Terrell Suggs. One click, he's been imported. I exit, and you can see now Terrell Suggs is on the 1997 Green Bay Packers. Now I'll go to the Bears, and I'm going to bring in some unusual players, and I want offensive guard Rob Sims. Now I will go to the 2015 season, where I will pick up 3 players. Denver, I'll pick up center guard Max Garcia. From Atlanta, tackle Ryan Schrader. And from Jacksonville, Luke Yokel. Alright, so I have all of these players on the team. Let's talk a little bit about team ratings, especially run and pass ratings. If you look at Green Bay's defense, you can see down here at the bottom that they have a run defense rating of 4, a pass defense rating of 34, and a pass rush rating of 19. That 40 run defense rating would then be compared to the Chicago Bears run block rating, which you can see here is 47. So when these 2 teams play a game, the Bears have a 7-point advantage. For each point of advantage that the offense has, the running backs gain 0.1 yard per carry. So then if you look at Anthony Thomas, who has a yard per carry average of 4.3, when playing the 1997 Green Bay Packers, he has a yards per carry average of 5.0. So that's simple enough. Now let's look at Terrell Suggs. When people see a DEOLB, and they show that he has a 7 run defense and a 2 pass defense along with his 5 pass rush. They're like, oh boy, let's play him at defensive end and I'll get those extra 2 pass defense points. Well, no. Now, it doesn't work that way. So let's go to defense. And if we look down here, the pass defense for the team is 34. Well, I'm going to put Suggs in the lineup in place of Wilkins, who is a 502. So I click on Suggs, and then I double click on Wilkins' position, and Suggs is inserted. The run defense went up by 2 points, but the pass defense did not change. Defensive linemen do not get any benefit from pass defense points. So let's look at Terrell Suggs and see where he does fit in. So we open up his player screen, and on the right side we click on ratings, and we have this box down here which gives us Terrell Suggs ratings by position. If he plays defensive end, he does not get the benefit of the pass rush points. He is a 705 DE. Now let's shift our attention to my favorite tool, and is soon to become your favorite tool, play analysis. We come up to the top menu on reports and down about 2/3 of the way to play analysis. Click on that and we open the play analysis module. We have to set an offense and a defense team. I'm going to set the Chicago Bears as the offense and the Green Bay Packers as the defense. And you can have both teams on offense and defense. This is just a test module. I'm also going to set the offense at home, and I want you to watch Thomas's yards per carry average when I hit the offense at home. You see the change? That change is the way home field advantage works. If you have a home field advantage of 3, the running backs gain 0.3 yards per carry average, and the receivers, go to pass, and let's look at Marty Booker and look at his completion percentages. And I always like to look at medium cross. It's sort of in the middle. It's just something that my eyes go to. I'm just used to doing it. We turn the offense off, and you can see he dropped 3% on completion percentage. Nothing else changes other than the completion percentage. The last thing I'm going to show you for this video is how to create a new player. I've always wanted to play for the Chicago Bears, so I think maybe I'll make myself a new player. And I think I'll be a linebacker. I'll be an inside linebacker, so I can play in a 3-4 next to Brian Urlacher, since we both have the same hairstyle, and maybe I can give him a few pointers. So go to Player, Create Player, and it brings up this blank page of general information. So I'll put my full name in, and it's always done in the same fashion. Last name, comma, first name, no space. The short name is just my last name, and the nickname can be, I'm sure you guys got plenty of them. We'll just put them all in there. There we go. Defense, I'm going to play inside linebacker. Now, if I put something down here that the game does not recognize, it will tell me. It'll also show you, as I'm hovering, a list of what is acceptable. My age. I ain't telling you. It's gonna. No, let's see. I'm gonna be. All right. Uniform number, what's a good number for a linebacker? How about 56? Now, I'm a sturdy fella, so I'll play all 16 games. I'm not worth very much, so my salary could be $600. I'm not an offensive lineman, so I do not need a run block or a pass block, but I do need a run defense. I'll give myself a run defense of 4. and a pass defense of 1 because I'm slow as shit. And my pass rush is going to be a 0 because I don't have any sacks. My durability, I played 16 games. Now, I can put a durability in here, but it doesn't matter because the game will assign the durability automatically. So I'm going to leave it at 4 and let you see how it assigns it to a 10. Now, the data that I put in here, and yes, a lot of this matters. So I'm going to put down, I didn't play all the time. So let's say it's a 4 minus. I've got 25 tackles. I have 0 sacks for 0 yards. I deflected 1 pass because it hit me in the head. I've got 1 quarterback hurry, and I've got 1 stuff. No safeties. And that's all I need to create that player. Now, if you look at my player, you'll see that it's still a 4 minus. Now watch this. I'm going to close out and then reopen it, and boom, back to a 10 minus, because it read that there's 16 games in a 16-game season, and it also changed my age to 0. So apparently 71 years old is dead in football terms, and I don't exist. So now I can modify my player, and let's set my age at 41. Close out, bring it back up. Yeah, it's going to like 41. That's a little bit more realistic. So there you have it.
Okay, that's all I have for you today. I'll have more videos coming down the road. If there's anything in particular you'd like to know, leave it in the comments. You can send me an email. You can go through my league website, and from there we'll get your questions answered. If there's specific things you'd like to see in videos, let me know. I think the next couple of videos I'm going to do are going to be on how to build a successful team for a draft league, and how to create and import player photos. That sounds like fun. Okay. Until then, see you guys. Okay, so